build a 3D space shooter designed for Android tablets and phones. My goals for the project are hopefully to distribute on the Play Store. I was to build my skills with coding and 3D creation and animation, and then use it for demo reel to get jobs or continue in education. The first one I did was I was messing around during the summer for a 2D platformer. It didn't have a title, but the character I downloaded was a little flat furry thing, so quick title. Just to mess with the 2D in Unity. A modified version of the pre-group game, maybe converted to 2.5D isometric game. The final one I went for was the 3D space shooter, the complicated storyline. You're part of the Zero Core pilot who's been tasked to destroy your enemy's mega weapon inspired by Star Wars. The target audience would be 12 plus because of the loud sounds and graphic explosions. The main environment would be outer space, so there's no real obstacles apart from maybe asteroids and space junk and other ships. The main mechanic would be air-to-air combat, so you shoot rockets and lasers. There'll be NPCs that attack you, so maybe 3 or 4 that come out of the ship, and the ship has big weapons, so it'll fire at you constantly when you're in a certain range. The sound is very soft, ethereal kind of Mass Effect 3 sounds, so space shooting and lasers. And the input controls will a joystick, shoot button, a boost to get away from your enemies, and a selectable weapon, so you choose laser or missile, and you have a limited number of missiles. The hardware specs, the optimal one would be the Google Nexus 7 with an HD screen, even though my game is not optimized for HD, because I would like to use the device I have, which is not HD because it's 3720. My resource budget is 7,000 polys for the main ship. I don't think it needs any more than that. With the diffuse map and normal maps to give it extra details. 1024 by 1024. With 2 animations, the boost would change the shape of the ship to optimize its performance, I don't know. And explosion deaths. There will be particles in the game with laser collisions, so it'll emit a little burst. There's an explosion, it'll blow up when you hit something or you die. I don't think the APK will be any more than 100 megabytes because the test I have is currently at 53, and there's not much more I have to add apart from sound, copyright information. The main thing with computer ones is it falls under creative license, so anything that's covers writing, performing arts, that kind of copyright information is the same rights. The mood board, I wanted the mottled metals, some interesting UI, and I like this idea with the ship, and the UI for the ship actually floats inside the environment. And then at the beginning you would shoot the ship out of tunnel at fast speed, maybe use a cutscene, like Battlestar Galactica. A quick screenshot of my main menu. When you go into the controls, you can actually move the ship in the main menu system to practice your controls, which will use the thumbstick or the accelerometer built into the phone. My schedule started in December as a test, so I have most of the mechanics built in January and February. The next thing I have to do is 3D modeling. Is the main part I still have to do, since the game currently works at its current stage, so it's just modeling and pickups to work on. I have almost a month for testing because of the early start. The 10 players from the class, and maybe 1 or 2 friends from outside will play the demo with the questionnaire for results. It'll only run on Android or PC with an emulator. The hardware trends probably at the moment is information with free games seem to be the biggest thing right now on Android, so they'll either be free or quite cheap. And the VR is probably going to be the next big thing for hardware. And then you distribute on Google Play with the $25 charge and information. Any questions?
Thanks very much.